guys, it's been a while, but I'm back, and today I'm using some resin scraps. I emptied out my cups and I was wondering what I could do with them. So then I decided to make a no-waste resin scrap skull. So I've pre-mixed a little bit because of the heat here, and it's a deep mould. I'll be doing it in multiple pours, so each time I will be adding some clear resin and some of the scraps. And I'm only going to do one of those on video now because you can see what I'm doing in this video. So I poured in a bit of clear resin, spritzed with some isopropyl alcohol to pop the bubbles, and then just use the extra long craft stick just to go around the edge to make sure there are no bubbles clinging to the edge. And then just grab a handful of these resin scraps and place them in and just carefully maneuver them around into place. So I'll be doing that for every pour until I get to the top of the mould. Like I said, these are from emptying my cups when I mix resin. There's a couple of pieces that I made that I wasn't happy with that I've smashed with a hammer and made smaller, and they will be going in too. So it is a completely no waste resin skull, because empty the cups and then I can just reuse them. And I thought it was a fun way to use this. It would make a very unique and colourful looking skull. It is a bit of a painstake to, because they're all different shapes and sizes and thicknesses, to make sure that I didn't, one, get too many of the same and similar colour together, and two, that they fitted in, because I didn't want to stab the inside of the mould with a sharp piece of resin and scratch the inside of the mould that would then show when I used it again. So you can see I've got a big tub there, and I'm just sorting through and just dropping them in. Start off with a big amount and then just one by one, and making sure that they're under the resin, and then I add some more resin and just carry on until it's filled with the pieces. Then I will let that cure, and then just start again, mix another small amount of clear resin and add the pieces and just fill it up and fill it up. So coming up now is the unmoulding. So like I said, I done the rest of the layers off camera because you could see what I done with the first layer, and I couldn't see the point of making this video extra long by just showing you the same process over and over again. Believe me when I say the struggle is real for unmoulding this. I mean, my nails are not long anymore. Well, one of them is, but the struggle is completely real. So I just try and try, because once I get it to a certain part, and it's this back bit that I need to flip over, and if you can see there, I am trying to roll it. Once you roll it so far, it stays and it keeps going, but you've got to keep that same amount of pressure, and you can see there it just kept slipping, and then as soon as you let it go, ping, it just pops back. But we do get there in the end. I mean, I've seen some people go like from the upper end, like where the teeth are, and they pull it out of the eyes, but I don't want to stretch the mould too much. So as long as I've got that bit flipped down, and it kept popping back up, and there was a few choice words that I was saying while I was doing this, but I wanted to keep this in just so you could see how much I blooming struggle getting this damn thing out the mould. I mean, don't get me wrong, once you get it started, it's easy, but it's getting that started bit. So now, let's roll, and keep rolling, and keep rolling, and keep rolling. We are almost there. We have it this time. Don't let it back up. You can see there I am just struggling so much. But then we get there, and once you get to there, it can't pop back up, and it just comes off. And just look at that. All those different colours, all the different scraps and pieces that are smashed up, encapsulated in that clear resin. There is a few tiny micro bubbles, but they're not that noticeable. But I am so happy with how this looks. I hope you enjoyed watching. And yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time, take care. Bye.